Well, good morning. Monday motivation. Well, back again, 2 weeks in a row. God, it's a surprise. Just looking a bit sharp because I've just had a haircut because I'm going off to run a big workshop the next couple of days. Want to look the part, tight and tidy, shiny, very shiny. Anyway, what's it all about this week? Well, another reflection on how important it is to grab all of life and do it in honour of those people who can't. And right now I'm thinking of two really close friends, one no longer with us and one who's going into a big operation today. Arthur, I'm sending my love to you, mate. Sending you all heart, former Sergeant Major of mine down in Hong Kong and New Zealand. Top man, wonderful man, and I hope he'll bloody fly through this operation today and he'll bounce back on the golf course and drinking cider, drinking red wine, having a wonderful time with Jane, whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Jane. So just a couple of thoughts towards Arthur, and then a reflection on an old mate. 31 years ago today, Richard Allen was killed in the Chinook accident on the Mullican Tyre. And what a top man he was. And we grew up together in the regiment, both subalterns together, D Company, Surveys in South Armagh in 1983, and went on and did various things together. But lots of madness, lots of fun together, but very special memories of that man. Huge intellect, very sharp, very funny, acerbic, clever, rebellious. Just, we clicked, we connected. He was a fantastic guy and a very, very good operator, loved by the soldiers, loved by his fellow officers. And I miss him, and I wish his family, Jill's beautiful lady, and wish all his family well. And I've got to tell one story about him, really. I mean, there's many, but one when, two. Okay, so we're doing the Colours Parade rehearsals. I'm not very interested in drill, but it's a big day in 1984. And we had a rugby match, and we're told we have to be on parade straight after the rugby match. And I'm saying, no, listen, we've got to get a shower, we've got to get changed. No, you're on parade straight after. And anyway, so I went, still filthy, put my kit on, not very interested. Richard and I have the honour of carrying these two blankets, pretending to be the colours, to do the rehearsal of what you had to do in marching past the commanding officer in the regimental sergeant major. And so we went past and we lifted up and we did our thing, and then we were supposed to say drop the colours down, or the blankets down as they were then, on a couple of broomsticks. And I said to Richard, you do it. He said, no, you do it. I said, no, I'm not doing it, you do it. Anyway, that carried on all the way off the parade square, across the road and into the drill hut. Or the MT hut, and the commanding officer at the time, Bill Mackrath, God rest his soul, shouted out, "Drury, you blithering idiot!" And that was Richard and I just being rebellious and just, kicking ass. And another beautiful occasion, back in Canterbury again, back in the day, and Richard turns up on parade. We'd had a pass at the officers' mess, and we'd had a bit of a fancy dress, and a couple of the subbies, I can't remember, Pete Dennis I'm sure was in it, I can't remember the other one, Max was probably the arse end, went out on a pantomime horse with Richard Allen in his service dress and his sword to mount the guard. I mean, that sounds ridiculous, really, but anyway, to do the little parade which sets the guard off for their duty for the day. And of course, everyone is just roaring with laughter. The guard can't help themselves but giggle, and actually the RSM just walked past at the wrong time. So Richard got himself in a bit of trouble with that one. But what a brilliant man! And in honour of him and in honour of life and grabbing it, let's get out there, do whatever you can, stay strong, stay positive, stay kind, look after people, spread the love. Take care.